now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
All right, I've lost track of how many of these we've done now. So, welcome back, and thanks for joining us again. Chuck, how was your week?
You want me to tell you what happened today?
Hold that thought, Chuck. I want to tell you that this is what happened to me this week. This is what I wanted to bring to the table, like, as in a house.
So you asked
your
me
week.
a question just so you could talk?
Yep. Yeah, just to cut you off. I wanted to cut you off first.
All right, fair enough.
Daytime TV sucks, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, flipping the channels. Tyra Banks is on TV. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that my week consisted of me sitting there flipping through the channels, getting the Tyra Banks and going.
You know what I do during the day?
Work. Thanks. That's funny. That's funny.
I know it's a foreign concept. It's kind of archaic, but
I work at night. I mean, there's a difference, you know. I mean, while you're sitting at home watching the TV, that's when I'm working. Tyra Banks is on. And I'm torn because the topic is boobs. And I'm like, what do? I hate Tyra Banks, but love boobs. I mean, like, I'm sitting there with the remote in my hand, like, I don't know where to go with this.
But chicks can't talk about boobs the way we talk about boobs.
No, but I thought maybe, I don't know.
Big areolas are nasty or
right,
like
but
that.
I mean, they were talking about how to take care of your boobs and everything like that, and everybody was kind of playing with their boobs. It was kind of like softcore porn during the day, and I was kind of torn. What do I do? What do I do?
I got an idea.
I've made some of my worst decisions whilst under the influence of boobs.
I always let them play with my D cups first date.
Yeah.
I usually let them get right in.
Do you suck dicks?
So
I gotta quit. Harry's got the trigger finger over there, and if I make a gay comment, I'm always being fucking hammered for it.
Right. So we're gonna get to your story, and you can tell us how your week went, but we gotta announce the winner of The Bachelor 2010. Since we had a spot to fill, we have. It didn't take us long to figure out that we wanted Danny King to fill it.
Yeah, good dude, man. He was always hanging around us at all these shows. He would come to most of the shows, and he always had great ideas. He's a funny dude. It was kind of just natural progression for him to just step right in.
I didn't know Danny until we started doing this, and he started coming and hanging out, and I was like, man, I like this dude. I mean, he walked in the first day just bitching about his old lady, and I dug it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, stoked to be here. Honor and a privilege.
Hey, buddy, we're happy to have you. Unless you fuck up, the door's right there.
Right. We got motherfuckers on deck, dude, ready to take you out and take that chair.
And it's cool about Danny. He brews his own beer.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
What are you chugging on there, buddy?
I have a brown ale.
I drink
Brown ale.
your
Beer.
milkshake.
We'd do these shows, man. He's a fan of the show, and he'd always come over, and he'd have a cooler full of crazy ass beer that he brewed. Man, it's always good stuff.
So I've been hanging out with Danny since we started doing this, and it's been he's become one of my closest friends. A really good guy, and we're glad to. When we thought we needed to fill that chair, it didn't take us long at all to decide it was going to be Danny. And, yeah, me and Danny hit it off the bat real quick. And besides that, Chuck, I've been wanting to bust your balls for a while now about you not liking the movie There Will Be Blood. What's your problem?
Oh, you and Danny fucking plotted on me, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, I told Danny the other day that I might have watched it when I was in a bad mood, and that'll do it sometimes. Like, the first time I ever watched Napoleon Dynamite, I was like, it's fucking
I know I can't watch a movie with my face full of cock. So
Yeah, right.
it'll ruin just about anything.
All you gotta do is just tell him just to move over a little bit. Anyway, I might have watched it in a bad mood. That's all I'm saying. I watched Napoleon Dynamite in a bad mood. I went back. Everybody said how fucking great it was. I went back, watched it. I doubt I'd go back and watch There Will Be Blood because I don't like 2.5 hour fucking marathons.
What didn't you like when you watched it, though? I mean, even if you were in a bad mood, because you're in a bad mood a lot.
No, I'm not.
Did you not like how awesome it was?
Right.
Right, yeah, that's what turned me off mostly. I was like,
how amazingly awesome the plot was and all the actors and.
I mean, was it the cinematography, which was brilliant and probably won an Academy Award, or was it the incredible?
I thought it drugged
the
a lot, man.
The incredible acting of.
I'm not denying.
What's his nuts?
Right, I'm not denying that he was great in it, but it just drugged, dude. It lost me so many times. I'm like, oh, get on with the next. Okay, I get it.
Daniel Day-Lewis makes shoes for a living, all right? He just acts when something comes along and blows him away.
Are you serious?
It's just so.
He's a cobbler in Italy.
When he fucking
badass.
beat that rabbi over the head, priest.
With the bowling
whatever
pin?
the fuck it was.
He was done. He told you. I'm finished.
I came.
I didn't get it. I was like,
He
did you kill that guy? Why?
He did that, and then I jizzed in my pants. It was.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
That cocksucker's ass any fucking day in a week.
Yeah, I just didn't get it. But hey, like I say, I was probably in a bad mood. Who knows?
You're missing out on a hell of a flick.
Probably.
Triple H agrees.
Yeah, Harry's all over it, man. I'll watch it again. Like I say, normally I'd watch it again, but it's 2.5 hours, man.
Do you remember when
I could beat off 6 times in that.
The first time that we watched the movie Crazy Heart was together, and that romantic. No, actually, I watched it
I
once.
thought it was amazing.
By myself, and then I made sure I was like, "Oh, dude, I can't wait to take this and watch it over at Chuck's house." You know, so sometimes they just kind of grab you, right? We've got some stuff that we want to get to during this first segment, but before we do that, you said you had something to talk about that happened to you this week.
Oh,
and
shit.
We're going way back to the beginning. Your first word of the show was like "but," and I was like, "Stop right there."
Yeah, no, okay.
So let's go back to that. What happened to you this
Dude,
week?
this is hilarious. This happened today. I was going to get a new hard drive for my computer, and I fucked it up. I don't know how the hell to install it. But so I went to get a new hard drive on my computer, and I went to Office Max, and this guy pulled in that I went to high school with. I haven't seen him in like 10 years. It's a dude named Chris, and I was getting out of my car, and he comes screaming through the parking lot, and he starts waving and stuff. He's got this big Dodge Ram. He starts waving at me. Head on into a light pole.
Oh,
Head fucking on into a light pole. Chris Klein, I'll say it. He's the one that wrote the
article about
He's
you
the one that
streaking.
wrote the article about me in the newspaper streaking.
Karma is a B word.
Now, that's not the funny part.
Oh,
He
okay.
fucking backs up and pulls into the parking space right next to me and jumps out like nothing just happened. The whole front of his car is like V'd in. It fucked it up bad. He jumps out and he's like, "What's been up, man? I ain't seen you in a long time." I'm like, "How was your day 2 minutes ago before that happened?" I ain't letting him get away with it.
Dude.
And he just fucking hung his head, man. Dude, I was just dying. And the line, man,
Just
I was
turn around and just go. So you're a Carson Daly fan too?
I don't get it.
There are people out there that will.
Oh, yeah.
That was
but,
My Name is Earl joke.
Dude, he fucking jumped right out. And then I knew how embarrassed he was. I knew he didn't want to keep talking to me, so I like sped up and didn't talk to him. Fucking head on into a light pole,
Did
man.
he try to play it off like somebody else hit him or something?
No, fuck
With
no.
a
He was the
pole?
only car there.
Was it you?
It's Office Max. They only get like 3 customers a day. I was 1, he was 2, and who the fuck knows who was 3. And he comes screaming to the park. He was so happy to see me, smiling,
You are
waving.
directly responsible
Wham!
for this accident. It was your fault that this happened.
Well, call the insurance company that I did.
No. I mean, like, as in, like, he was an inattentive driver because he was paying attention to you.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't sitting there with my dick out. So, I mean, he didn't have...
This time.
I mean, I wasn't causing a scene that he had to look at. I wasn't fucking a chicken in the ass or anything.
I'm not laying the blame of it on you. I'm just asking, like, that was what, like, it wasn't the sun got in his eyes for
Oh,
a
yeah. No. I made him wreck. I mean,
Okay,
for
cool.
sure. No, I admit that. But, I mean, dude, it was fucking hilarious. And especially him trying to play it off like that. God almighty. I walked in front of him at Office Max. The hard drives are right inside the door, really. And I walked way in front of Office Max. I lost him in the store, so I could go all the way to the back of the store and start fucking busting up laughing. I had to get it out of my system.
That's
It
commitment.
was great.
That's commitment to a joke.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, had a death this week.
Yeah, you guys got some jokes for Greg Giraldo, who passed away at the age of 44, I believe.
Yeah,
This
I got
past
some
week.
jokes, but I think I spent them all on what's coming up.
He just joins a long list, you know. When every time a comedian dies, I'm reminded that, like, these guys are like sad clowns who spend most of their time on the road alone, and there's speculation as to, you know, the investigation will figure out whether or not he did this on purpose or if it was an accident, but it wouldn't be the first either way in the
I'm
with
sure it was an
stand-up
accident.
comedians.
He was an addict already.
Right.
I accidentally take a fistful of pills all the time and almost OD.
That's how, like they say that about Heath Ledger. It was an accidental overdose. How do you accidentally take like 87 pills?
You don't.
That's what I'm saying. How do you do that? But I thought like maybe I'd throw out a couple of names that we could talk about some of these guys. John Belushi, Chris Farley, Lenny Bruce, throw him in there as well. An accidental overdose, heroin, and cocaine, which is like, whoa.
Heroin and coke.
So, but yeah, Chris Farley, man, we all love Farley.
Yeah, he was missed, man. That I didn't grow up with Jim Belushi, but I would imagine it would be about the same deal. I mean, he was on fucking fire at the time he died, so that really sucked.
When did Belushi die? Like, what year was it? Does
It was
anybody
like
know?
80 or 81, something
Okay,
like that.
well, I'm 25, and when I was in college, I was 19, and that was the first time I had ever seen Animal House, and it was still one of the funniest movies I had ever seen.
So the test of time, didn't it? That crosses every generation, huh?
That's just a timeless comedy. I mean, that's funny. I don't give a fuck who you are.
When I think about Farley, the thing I think about is that of the things that we're not going to get from him now. You know, like he was going to be the voice of Shrek. It was originally supposed to be Farley, you know, and that just reminds you of the potential of what he could have done since then.
A lot of things I love about Farley is seeing like tapes and hearing stories of him off camera, because he was like as funny off camera as he was on camera. I mean, the dude was just a fucking riot all the time.
You guys got a favorite Farley movie?
Tommy Boy. I mean, that's you can't
Tommy
beat
Boy's
that,
classic.
Man. Yeah, you can't beat that.
I liked his small part that he had in Dirty Work.
I got whore.
I like
yeah,
that,
that's
but
good.
Tommy Boy, yeah.
You know what, man? I'll have to say that I think, seriously, Almost Heroes is probably my favorite Farley movie.
Really?
Yeah, man, that movie was hysterical.
It was funny.
I liked, what was it, White Ninja whatever, where he was the white, I can't remember the name of the movie. I don't know what.
Well, the Beverly Hills Ninja.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm
Watching
Haru.
him jump all around. Yeah,
Of the Takagura Dojo.
Yeah.
See, this is how important Greg Giraldo is we've spent no time talking about his death and people that are actually
We're going to miss you, Greg.
That's the other.
See, I could only write the one joke. Here's the one joke I have about Greg Giraldo. Greg Giraldo's career.
Oh.
I get it.
Zing.
Freddie Prinze, Richard Jenny, Ray Combs all committed suicide. Owen Wilson, Artie Lang attempted suicide. Phil Hartman, murder-suicide. It's crazy. I mean, and then Sam Kinison hit by a drunk driver, but we all know what his problems were before then. Man, he said something one time when he tried to check into the Betty Ford clinic. They said that'll be $2,000, and he said, "Do you realize if I still had $2,000, I wouldn't have a problem yet?"
Yeah, no shit.
I'd have to put that $2,000 up my nose first. You don't come in here until you're done.
Oh, man. He was the greatest, man.
Yeah, Sam Kinison was a riot.
And Bill Hicks died of cancer, but he was still really young. I just want to say, we just kind of mentioned his name, but every time I get a chance to mention Mitch Hedberg, man, I miss that guy.
I'm glad you just mentioned Bill Hicks.
Funny guy.
Way
They're going to make a movie.
Buddy.
They're making a movie about Bill Hicks.
Ron Howard is making a movie, too.
Yeah, do you know who's going to play Bill Hicks in the movie?
Who?
Russell Crowe.
I can see that.
Fighting.
You know who should play Bill Hicks? Kyle Orton, quarterback for the Broncos. He looks fucking just like him. It's insane.
Who the fuck is Charlie Batch? All right, last week we did our Danny. We wish you could have been with us last week. Talk about our five favorite '90s bands. But
Shit, me too.
But we spent a lot of time talking about music last week. This week, well, we made some music for you. So we're going to take you to break. And Chuck, do you want to set this up? Tell us a little bit about what we're going to hear here.
Yeah, we were all sitting around brainstorming last night, and
there is some actual thought that goes into the show.
Yeah. And we got to talking about Greg Giraldo, and we were thinking about doing a Greg Giraldo roast, but then we were like, who the fuck is Greg Giraldo? So we just decided to roast every fucking body that's died, and that could die, and it should die.
That's a good way to set this up. I don't know if it has a title. You'll recognize the tune, though.
Fawcett Swayze, cancer isn't lazy. Killed them both in the tracks. Where the fuck was baby at? Rock Cuts and Easy E. AIDS killed him in 2 weeks. Buddy Holly's plane went down. Heath Ledger played a clown. Went and took too many pills. Michelle Tanner made the deal. Cancer took Ed McMahon. Elvis died on the can. Steinbrenner Hopper. Elvis took a plopper. Princess died, took a ride. Virginia Tech and Columbine. 9/11 plane crash. Earnhardt got his head smashed. Corey Haim, no surprise. Feldman ain't far behind. Courtney's got Kurt's money spent. Carradine came when he went. Lincoln, every Kennedy. Tupac, Biggie, ODB. Shotgun for MLK. Old age for James Earl Ray. Army got Saddam Hussein. Someone got John Bonet. Magic Johnson still alive. Mel's Greer took a dive. Tillman took one for the team. OJ still running free. God, please kill the rich cunts. We got jokes about Lindsay and Kim Kardashian. God, please kill the rock stars. How is Scott Stapp still living? Tyson should have killed Gibbons. How the hell is no hearse? filled with the rotting corpse of Fred Durst. Somebody fucking kill S.A. Goodbye.
Well, we hope everybody enjoyed that tune. That was kind of fun to sit around and come up with.
Hey. Yeah.
You could participate as much as you want.
I spent the last however long crying. Tears of joy.
We were telling Danny while we were here, both of us were kind of messing with him, like, "Oh man, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this." And
it was pretty much a giant mystery until 28 seconds ago. And
Chuck, you leave for vacation tomorrow.
Fucking A. Walt Disney World, buddy.
So we've got
Orlando, Florida.
You were just kind of on a little mini vacation last week.
Memphis.
Went down to Memphis.
Yeah.
Home away from home, away from home.
Yeah, man. When I got there, I just stood in the middle, put my hands in the air, and said, "I'm home."
Right.
Of course, I was 10 sheets of the wind at that point.
All right. Well, on the way down to Memphis, we took some recording equipment, got some thoughts from you on various subjects.
Yeah,
and
I got theories, man.
we are going to give everyone, we're going to ask the questions here and let everybody know your answers. And if need be, we'll get some reaction from you on these answers.
Yeah, I have no idea what I said. Fucking wrecked.
We'll
But
ask.
they're probably intelligent, though, I would imagine.
All right. The first question: how did you spend your night in jail?
Blowing some fucking random Russian dude. Really?
sounds
No
about
shit.
right.
You know, editing is evil.
I don't get it. Chuck was also asked about his parental skills. Chuck, are you a great father?
And I'm a great fucking father. But I'm a great father. I am a great father, and I'm a great fucking father.
Well,
How do you prefer kittens?
And heat, I would imagine.
How do you
shit. Well,
How do you respond to not getting feedback on the show, even though we all know you're the star?
Everybody else in the fucking world thinks we're a joke because we claim this.
what?
How long ago was the last time you took a shower?
Years, man.
Oh, fucking great.
That's where you get that rich Funyun aroma.
Is Wesley Snipes a good actor?
No. Man, that son of a bitch is black, though.
Argue it, motherfucker. Come on.
Ronald Reagan.
I think he's a terrible fucking actor.
No, God.
Should you fart when trying to pick up chicks?
Think I'd be good in my game if I'm just sitting there fucking macking on some chick and I just rip it.
What advice do you have for parents having the birds and bees talk with their kids?
Teach them to put a condom on, which is far from what I do.
Do as I say, not as I do, right?
What are you most excited about for your vacation trip that you have planned?
Barbecue at the hotel?
What are your spiritual views?
I live my life by
The Bible.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Sesame Street?
they'll say any fucking thing that they can to make money.
What? Like B follows A?
That's true, man. They put Katy Perry's tits on there.
That was Saturday Night Live, shitface.
It was Sesame Street
It
too.
was Sesame
Oh, was
Street.
it?
Yeah, she got in trouble
She had
for
her
that
tits
too.
out on
Yeah,
Sesame
dude.
Street
Fucking
like that?
Elmo
Soft
and Bert and
core.
Ernie gangbang the shit out of her.
Yep.
God damn, I'm gonna have to set my TiVo to
Had to start watching Sesame Street.
Sesame Street season 38 comes out on July 14th, 2011.
What can you tell us about your first love?
We were going to be married. And I, not too long after that, me and Mary started fucking. And I wanted to get a new start on life, so I made her abort the child.
Oh, me and Mary don't talk anymore.
We just lost a
Believe
lot
it
of
or not.
listeners.
Hey, man.
What did Arsenio's dog pound sound like?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What do you say to people who criticize Isaiah Thomas?
Fuck you, though. He's one of the greatest managers that ever fucking walked the face of the planet.
What?
Got a winning percentage of about 238.
Yeah. What do you say to people who say you did not get blown by a dude?
You gotta believe me, man. You gotta believe me.
What do you say to people who think Michael Jackson is the whitest Jackson 5 member?
Now that's ridiculous because everyone they advertised was black.
What do you think about Drop Dead Fred?
Great movie.
What the fuck?
Hold on before we go any further. Have y'all seen Drop Dead Fred?
No, I imagine it's the worst movie.
Okay,
No.
they are remaking Drop Dead Fred, and in the part of Fred, Russell Brand.
All right, I'm in.
I'm in. Right? It's like
Anything
okay,
with Russell
in.
Brand, dude, I'm
Yeah,
in.
all in.
They can do that. They can just release a shitty movie and re-release it with somebody who's decent.
Hey, why not?
What do you think of democracy?
I think it's a bunch of horse shit.
What do you think about horse shit?
I think it's a bunch of horse shit.
That's logical.
What do you think about the Cincinnati Reds winning the division?
It's great, man.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Now I got a fucking problem. Sell out my beloved Cardinals.
What do you think about the moon?
I think the moon's a bunch of horse shit.
Are you serious?
Well, sure like the word horse shit.
What do you think about young women?
Oh, are they? Because I'm happy about what I'm seeing.
Oh, you recorded that when I said that? That's a bummer. I'm already in enough legal trouble.
What do you think of Hitler's speeches?
He wasn't doing shit wrong. He was talking about life and what people go through.
Oh no!
I guess pretty much. What do you think of Jimi Hendrix?
God, I think he's so bad.
What do you think of Osama bin Laden?
I normally have his back, but this year I can't. I really think that he's done. I think that he's probably. I guarantee you, after this year, he retires.
Retires from killing people?
What do you think of the movie Point Break starring Keanu Reeves?
This means a lot coming from me. It's classic. Classic, dude.
What do you think of the word manhole?
I don't know what it is about that word, but I love it.
What is your advice for testicle pleasure?
When I say beat the piss out, I mean spank them.
Oh, God.
What is your message for the United States government?
Oh my God!
What should be included in the wedding vows?
We lie, we cheat, we steal.
What should you tell your daughter if she expects that the letter from Santa was written by you?
Cunt, I swear to God I didn't write that, dude. You gotta believe me. I swear to God I didn't write that.
That's constructive.
What was the best part of being married?
Man, I really enjoy being with this person a lot more than my friends.
Oh fuck you! That's the one I take offense to.
What was your firstborn's first curse word?
Is that considered a curse word?
Editing is.
What would be the perfect ending to your trip to Disney World?
The cops are hauling me off saying, don't ever come back here again, motherfucker.
What would you like to say to Stedman?
You're around a broad that's overweight.
What's the best part of gay bathhouses?
They treat me like I'm the only guy in there, and I really think that they like me.
You're right.
What's the best way to scare Holocaust survivors?
You've already instilled the fear. Trust me, I know. You've already instilled the fear, and then you just got to look at them.
Chuck, what is the deal with your penis?
Like, I don't know, man. He's just a dickhead.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
I'm a big fan of
Cock.
Fuck! That was Mike, wasn't it? That was you?
No.
That sounded like Mike McClanahan. Oh, damn.
What's your opinion of the Pope?
shithead.
That's funny.
What's your best fishing strategy?
You throw a fucking line out there till you get a bite.
What's your favorite 19th century book?
Common fucking sense, okay?
What's your feelings on Hurricane Katrina?
Oh, we just turned up there.
That was awesome.
I'm going to jail after this. I'm not a Reds fan, by the way. That's the only one I took offense to. Fuck you. I'm not a Reds fan.
Holocaust survivors, go fuck yourselves.
Fuck
I
'em.
don't like
Hurricane
the Reds,
Katrina
though.
was a fucking party. But I ain't no damn Reds fan.
Chuck, what is your message to the Sun Loan Company?
Leave me the fuck alone.
What's your opinion on Scott Peterson?
Stole her away from him, made him kill her kid. Oh, God, it's great.
What's your thoughts on Gandhi?
He don't have a cause. Dude, I mean, good for him for making all this money. I mean, that's all it's about.
You went there with Gandhi?
Oh, wow, editing, man.
When should you send your kids off to college?
By the time that they're like 3 years old, you're done with it, man.
Where did your daughter say she wanted to go after her last vacation?
Holy shit, I gotta get to the fucking moon on my next vacation.
Where did you learn your life lessons from?
Strip clubs, they all love me.
Where do you think the Fountain of Youth is located?
48 miles away from Memphis, I might say.
What do you think about Ted Kennedy?
I normally have his back, but this year I can't. I really think that he's done. I think that he's I guarantee you after this year, he retires. He's just done.
Now, I would have to agree with you on that one.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's got too much longer, to be honest with you.
No. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this year, Chuck?
Chicago.
Oh.
Who wrote War and Peace?
The guy wrote it, you fuck. Oh.
Why did you stop having sex with women?
I'm a fucking train wreck, that's why I quit it.
Why am I better than you at giving girls pleasure?
See, that's why I ain't good at this shit. Dwayne could just keep on going. I can't do it.
Oh, no.
See, that's why I ain't good at this shit. Dwayne could just keep on going. I can't do it.
Why would you ever consider going gay?
Because guys are funner.
Great.
Would you ever consider starring in an all-male porn?
I don't know.
And again, we want to reiterate that Chuck is a great father.
Next year when I take him to the fucking moon.
And I'm a great fucking father. But I'm a great father. I am a great father, and I'm a great fucking father.
Right?
And love the Cincinnati Reds and Hurricane Katrina.
All right, let's take a break. We're going to be back with more shenanigans.